and the Junior Board of Directors is proud to support Faribault Community Television.
Hi, welcome to the April edition of the FCTV News. We here at ACE Hardware are proud to be supporters of FCTV and have done so for many years. Here we are to show you some of the spring things that we have here at ACE now, getting ready for the nice weather to come hopefully. The snow is melting, and so let's get going on figuring out what we need to do to make our yards look great.
My name is Erin, and I am the Programs and Engagement Coordinator here at Riverbend Nature Center. It is officially spring, and with the month of April comes a lot of exciting things. We have so much more sunshine, the return of a lot of our migratory animals, and many exciting programs at Riverbend. On April 1st, we will have bagels and birds, and so you can come join us as we observe some of the birds at the feeders, check out any wildlife that we might be able to see through the windows, and talk all things nature. On April 5th, we will have our first of 2 Wellness Wednesdays this month. You can come out for a hike with a naturalist, see some of the changes of the seasons at Riverbend, and observe any wildlife we might be able to come across. On April 10th, we will have our homeschool program. The topic this month is on weather and seasons, and that will be from 1 to 3 p.m. The cost of that program is $10 per person. On April 11th, we have our first of 2 Little Sprouts programs this month, and we will be talking all about birds and nests from 9:30 to 11 a.m. Again, the cost for that for non-members is $10, and the cost for members is $5. On April 15th, we have 2 really exciting programs. Jackie Fallon from the Mayo Clinic will be out talking about the peregrine falcon project, and with her she'll bring some of the peregrine falcons so that we can learn all about the birds, see them up close, and learn all about the project that they are doing to conserve peregrine falcon populations. The first program will be from 10:30 to 11:30, and the second program will be from 12:30 to 1:30. The cost of those, again, is $5 for members, $10 for non-members. On April 19th, we will have our Lunch and Learn, and the topic this month is on energy conservation at home, and that will be with Xcel Energy. That program will be from 12 to 2 p.m., and again, that is on April 19th. The month of April is very exciting because it's also the month of Earth Day. And so on the weekend of Earth Day, we will be having 2 days filled with different programs. Saturday's programs will be focused a little bit more on a call to action. So we will do a wildflower hike along with a garbage pickup that day. There will also be a couple of stewardship activities, and so those programs are all free. They are for all ages, and you can come out and check out some of the work that we're doing here at Riverbend and some of the volunteer work that's happening as well. That is from 11 to 2:30. On Sunday, April 23rd, we will have the focus be a family day. And so, again, we'll go for a wildflower hike. This one focused a little bit more on families. We'll have a story time and also a wildflower activity. The time of those is from 11 to 2:30. You're welcome to bring a lunch out, join in our community, and be out there just to celebrate Earth Day. You are welcome to come to any or all of the programs. Again, they are free and for all ages. Also on April 23rd, we have a really neat program, which is forest therapy, and that is led by a certified forest therapy instructor, and that will be from 1 to 3:30 p.m. The cost for that program is $50 for members and $60 for non-members. Finally, on April 25th, we will have our Little Sprouts program, and that will be on baby animals from 9:30 to 11 a.m. Spring is a great time to learn all about baby animals. And lastly, save the date for May 6th. We will have our maple syrup fun run and pancake brunch. It's such a great event, and it's a lot of fun to see everyone out there participating in the events. If you are interested, you can sign up for any of these programs online at rbnc.org, and we hope to see you out this spring. Have a great April.
Hello, my name is Devin Pawarek. I'm the new Adult Recreation Coordinator with Faribault Parks and Rec. Very excited to be here. I've been in the Faribault area for about 3 years. I used to work at the Academy for the Blind. Upcoming, we have our Adult Softball League registration deadline for April 10th. Looking forward to the summer. If you're interested in getting your kids outside, I'll be leading our Teepee Tonka baseball program for grades 3rd through 8th, our golf lessons at Legacy Golf Course, and tennis at Faribault High School.
Hey, it's time to think spring, so you got to be thinking about the Faribault Park and Rec activities. For May, we have quite a few new activities for our little kids. We've got a sport camp sampler for kids ages 4 to 5 years old. They're going to try volleyball, badminton, track. It'll be a lot of fun, and we're running that in the gym. We have youth pickleball for kids ages 7 to 12. If you haven't heard about pickleball, you'll want to get playing on that. Little Champs is a brand new program for kids ages 3 to 4 years old. We run a half-hour session in May. It's May 15th, 17th, 22nd, and 24th. The kids are going to have structured physical activities. We'll do color recognition. There'll be music and sports, all led by our great summer leadership staff as they come back from college. So check out Little Camps for kids ages 3 to 4. And then to round out spring, we've got our youth track meets that take place at Ted Nelson Park. Track is for kids ages 5 to 14 years old. We run May 17th, 24th, and the 31st, and we start at 6:30, so see you there.
Hi, I'm Kevin O'Brien, Recreation Superintendent for Faribault Park and Rec. A few summer programs to keep on your calendar. Our lifeguard classes are open for registration. Our next class is May 19th through the 21st at the Faribault Community Center, and we'll be having our last class leading into the summer on June 5th through the 9th from 8 a.m. to noon at the Faribault Family Aquatic Center there in the mornings before we start our open swim schedule. And then we'll be offering a review course. If your son or daughter needs a refresher before they go work for their summer pools, May 20th and 21st are the 2 dates for that class from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. here at the Faribault Community Center. So sign up. We're taking applications now for employment at the Faribault Family Aquatic Center for both lifeguards and guest service staff. You can apply on the city website. Our next program is summer movies at the Aquatic Center. We offer free movies in the summer and free swim in conjunction with them. So from 8 o'clock until it's dark enough to show the movie, there's free swimming at the pool, and then about a half hour to 20 minutes after sunset, we'll be starting the movie. On June 9th, we'll be showing Sing 2 at about 9:15 p.m. That movie will start. July 14th, we'll be showing the Minions Rise of Gru at about 9:20. August 4th, we'll be showing Hotel Transformania. That'll start at about 9 o'clock. And August 11th, our last movie this summer, we'll be showing DC League of Super Pets. And that'll be able to start at about 8:50 p.m. And again, that's free swimming from 8 o'clock until it's dark enough to show the movie. And then our summer swim lessons registration opens May 12th. And this year we have greatly increased the number of swim lessons being offered. We will be having swim lessons at the Faribault Family Aquatic Center in the mornings, Monday through Thursday, as well as we'll be having evening swim lessons at the Community Center at our typical time from about 5 to 7:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday is when those lessons run. So you get 8 lessons for $38, 8 30-minute lessons. The next one is our Muddy Mile We're bringing back the Muddy Mile again this year at the Faribault Family Aquatic Center. The date is May 25th from 5 to 6:30 p.m. It'll be an obstacle course with the mud pit wrapping around the aquatic center, designed for ages about 5 to 14, 15-year-olds at the pool. Then lastly, don't forget to get your picnic shelter reservations. Those are open. You can reserve them on our Parks and Recreation website, or you can come to the community center and book a date. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Corey Miller with Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center. Today I want to introduce you to our newest surgeon, although he's been here a number of months now. It's Dr. Reinsbach. And I'm going to let Dr. Reinsbach talk to you about kind of where he went for his training, his medical training, ophthalmology, and then where he's been previously before he joined us here at Ritchie Eye Clinic. So thank you, Dr. Reinsbach, for coming.
Yeah, nice to meet everybody. I'm Mike Reinsbach. Just moved to the area late summer this year, last year rather, and coming back home. I grew up in Waseca, Minnesota, so I was working previously in Bemidji for the last 4 years, and decided we needed to be closer to family and friends, and definitely happy to be back down here. It's nice to reacquaint and touch base with all the people we've been missing out on for so long. So I, similar to Corey, went to medical school at the University of Minnesota in Duluth. We also went to the same internship program in La Crosse, Wisconsin. So we were at Gunderson Lutheran for a year, and then I did my residency out in Long Island, New York for 3 years, and was happy to move back to Minnesota after that.
So many of you know I see a lot of patients for glaucoma, retina problems like macular degeneration, diabetes. I do a lot of surgeries for cataract surgery patients. We do LASIK, and Dr. Reinsbach is no exception. He's going to be doing he is doing all of those same sort of things. But I'll let you talk about kind of what areas that you enjoy and what sort of services you offer.
Yeah, so both Corey and I are comprehensive ophthalmologists, and definitely value the variety that allows us to take care of and enjoy surgeries dealing with cataracts, ocular surface issues. We both do some glaucoma surgery, specifically what's called microinvasive glaucoma surgery, or we call it MIGS. Do some medical retina procedures for things like macular degeneration, diabetes, or vein occlusions. We both of us do retinal lasers or retinal injections. I do some basic oculoplastics procedures as well, specifically droopy eyelid, or laxity of the lower eyelid as well. I do some surgeries for those.
The other thing that Dr. Reinsbach does is he took a trip to the Dominican Republic to do some cataract surgery and do some mission work overseas. So how was that, and what was your experience there?
Yeah, so just got back a couple of weeks ago. It's my first time there. It's something I've wanted to do ever since becoming a doctor. And was glad to know one of my mentors who's been doing it for about 20 years and got me involved with it. It was a great experience. I was also in the military, so kind of acquainted with third world countries and kind of how much of the world lives. But always eye-opening in terms of what we take for granted here in America, and it's a nice way to be able to give back. We saw a total of 1,500 patients approximately in clinic, did a total amount of procedures of about 380. Well over 200 of those were cataracts, and the severity of those was beyond anything we see here in America in terms of people being only able to detect if the light is on or off in both eyes just from cataracts, something that is fixable in America here with a 30-minute procedure.
So we're very excited, and I in particular am very excited to have Dr. Reinsbach here with us at Ritchie Eye Clinic. It's been such a great addition over these last few months to have him working with us, and I know his patients are very, very satisfied, and he does such great care, and he's a great part of Ritchie Eye Clinic as well as this community. So if you have any questions about your eyes or any eye care related issues, feel free to give us a call here at Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center.
Hello, Faribault. I just have to share this. Just had a memory flashback. Starting the video with Troy, I said, "Ready, buddy, set, go." That was my oldest daughter's best thing whenever we'd start a little race or start a project. So that's a little fun, quick note for you. I want to talk today a little bit about what is a blooming idea in Faribault going into practice around Cradle to Career. Now, the Cradle to Career Network is a framework where we start measuring outcomes for students from pre-K readiness all the way up to employability. And there's different benchmarks in between, including early grade reading, middle grade math, and other measurements that take place while students are in the school system. Those measurements are compiled and compared every year with every community team working at each of these benchmark areas. I can't tell you how many volunteers we have, but a lot. The work is taking place with the school district. The Chamber of Commerce, through our Chamber Trust, earned a grant to help fund this work over the last year. With that, we've been able to do things that we see as immediate needs, including helping bolster our trades classes in the high school. As an example, we bought some welders and some other equipment for some classes. We actually were able to buy, this is really cool, speaking of like kids early on, Legos, the snap together toys, actually make robotics training kits that students use, and we were able to purchase 60 of those kits for uses for grades 6 through 8. So what these tools do is they give teachers additional backup and support for activities that students can do to help bolster their ability in each of those kinds of classes. So we're pretty excited about that. We're in the first year of formal work on this program, the Cradle to Career, and already our outcomes are looking pretty positive as far as the direction, the input, and the modifications that'll be taking place, again, early grade reading all the way up to employability. It's really exciting for the Chamber to be involved with that work and engage. A pile of our employers are at the table. I want to make a special shout out. One of the leaders in our Cradle to Career Network from the community side of things is TriStar. They've been a great partner. They're hosting meetings for their benchmark area, and it's been just really fulfilling. So just a quick update for you on work that we're doing through our visionary agenda out of the Chamber, utilizing our Chamber Trust, and partnering with the community as well as the school district to help create the best outcomes we can. A couple of other things, as you know, the snow is mostly going away, and that means that we've got a lot of spring and summer events coming up. Business Awards, May 11th. We'll take nominations through the middle of April, so if you're a Chamber member and you'd like to nominate business for Business of the Year or any of the other awards, go to the Chamber website and you'll find those forms to fill out. Also, downtown car cruises are starting up. We're partnering with the Dragons this year to hold those. It's going to be a blast. The Blue Collar Festival, that's August 4th and 5th. And a big add-on for that this year, the Dragons are going to have their big car show and contest at Tepetonka Park during the festival on Saturday, August 5th. It's going to be a blast. There's going to be a bunch of really cool cars down there and great music, food trucks. Come on down and participate in that. And we can't forget Heritage Days. Troy tells me June 15th through the 17th. So thanks, Faribault, for everything. If you've got questions or would like to find out more about the projects that are going on or the event calendar, go to the Chamber website and Troy will put that across the bottom of the screen. Thanks a bunch.
Hi, my name's Chad and I'm the pharmacy manager at Hy-Vee here in Faribault. And today I'll just be talking about the at-home COVID tests. And insurances still do cover up to 8 of them a month. And with that, they may be stopping that on May 11th. A lot of insurances will be not continuing to cover the COVID tests. So if you do need COVID tests, come on in before May 11th, because then your insurance might not cover them after that point. Along with that, we still do have the updated COVID booster and the shingles shot, which is now covered by Medicare for all patients down to a $0 copay. And if you'd like, when you're in for your shots or COVID tests, ask us about getting your prescriptions transferred over here, and we can do that for you anytime. We're looking forward to seeing you. Thank you.
Here we are back at Faribault ACE Hardware. I am standing in the middle of our grilling department. We have a lot of different grills ranging from Weber's, we've got Traeger, we have Big Green Egg, we have Blackstone griddles, we have a little bit of everything here, as well as all the accessories that you need to make your meal delicious. So come on into ACE and see what we have to make your meals this summer.
Hey everyone, it's me, Ms. Denny, your favorite children's librarian. I'm here to tell you about everything happening at the Buckham Memorial Library in April. Our online edible book festival took place last month, and the winners and all the entries will be posted very soon. In fact, by April 10, you'll be able to see all of the entries and the winners on our Facebook page. So just look for Buckham Memorial Library on Facebook and see if you can find your favorite. If you missed participating this year, don't despair. You can join us next year for the next Edible Books Festival. On April 6th, we will be welcoming paranormal researcher and author Chad Lewis, who will be giving a presentation about Minnesota's most haunted locations. This will be ASL interpreted, and it will take place in the Great Hall at 6 o'clock. Again, that's Thursday, April 6th. There is no charge for this event. However, seats are limited, and so you'll want to make sure you don't miss this awesome event with Chad Lewis. Our Teen Advisory Board, or TAB, will be meeting in April on the 3rd. That's a Monday at 4:30. If you are a youth in grades 6 through 12 and you're interested in becoming a member of TAB, let me know so I can tell you all about the membership requirements and get you an application. Lisa, our master gardener, will be presenting another in her series of gardening programs. This is 3 out of 4. This program will be all about pollinators. And as you know, the library has very wonderful gardens here, including 2 pollinator gardens. This is the one behind the library on the south side. Join us in the Great Hall for this program on Thursday, April 20th at 6 o'clock. Story time is being offered in a variety of formats. You can catch me on the Facebook and YouTube page. That's Tuesday nights for 5-minute bedtime stories. It's a virtual recorded story time that you don't even need to show up at 7. They're available for you whenever you'd like to watch them. New ones are released Tuesdays at 7. Wednesdays, we've been doing Zoom story time. If you want to join us for that, just let me know and I'll get you the link. That's on Wednesdays at 10 a.m. And then our in-person story time takes place Thursday mornings at 10 a.m. here at the library. ECFE McKinley has been coming once a month to do activities after story time. And in April, they'll be joining us on the 13th, which is a Thursday, of course. So story time at 10, and then ECFE will be here at 10:30. Our two book clubs, Books and Brownies and Pizza and Pages, will meet in April as well. Books and Brownies is for grades 2 through 5, and the meeting will be on Monday, April 10 at 4:30. The assignment is to read any biography or autobiography of your choice. And for Pizza and Pages, the meeting will be Monday, April 17 at 4:30. The assignment for that meeting is to read any sci-fi or fantasy book of your choice. For both meetings, registration is required, so send me an email, give me a call, or stop in and let me know if you're going to join us for either Books and Brownies or Pizza and Pages. Stitch a Bit is our knit, crochet, and needle craft group. You can join our library director, Delane, and enjoy the company of friends and neighbors as you knit, crochet, or work on your own favorite needlecraft project. All you need to do is bring your own project and supplies to work on. No registration necessary. We meet in the 3rd floor, which is the maker space. The meetings for April are Monday the 3rd from 6 to 7, and Friday the 7th and the 21st from 10 to 11 in the morning. Another sewing group, Sew and Sew, is run by our gardener, Lisa. That takes place on Wednesday mornings from 10:30 to 11, also in the makerspace. And you can work on sewing boomerang bags or any project of your choice. If you've never sewn before, no worries. Lisa will get you started. Our Faribault Ukulele Network, or FUN, will be meeting in April as well, Thursday the 13th and the 27th. If you're interested in becoming a member of FUN and you are an accomplished ukulele player, get a hold of Alan McCulley. You can email her or call the library and she'll get you all the information you need. Also, if you've never played ukulele before, Alan is your gal. She will get you started with a one-on-one appointment called Uke Can Make Music. You can contact her through her email or call the library and set up an appointment to get going on starting how to learn using a ukulele. We still have state park passes, and it's now that spring is upon us, it's a great time to get out and explore all the beautiful state parks that Minnesota has to offer. The library has 3 state park passes to lend. They expire after 7 days. And they are available first come, first serve. So stop in the library and see if there's one available for you to check out. Speaking of first come, first serve, that's how our adventure kits are run. We have so many adventure kits out there for you to try that contain a variety of activities and hobbies. Bird watching, spring's a great time for that. We've got a knitting kit. We've got some outdoor games like washer toss and disc golf. We've got a cricket machine, a D&D kit. We've got rock hounding. There's a cake decorating kit. One of those scanners for your car if your check engine light comes on, and so many more things. So stop in and see what adventure awaits you. Don't forget, we've been fine-free since January 1st of 2022. And that's right, that means no late fees are charged on any library materials from the Faribault Library. Check us out on our Facebook or our YouTube page for loads of awesome videos. You can find sewing videos, ukulele videos, storytime videos, 3D printing videos, and much, much more. If you have any questions about anything I've talked about or anything else at all, you can contact us in so many ways. Check out the library's website, our Facebook page, the Instagram page. You can call us on the phone. You can email us, or best of all, you could stop in anytime we're open. Monday through Thursday, we're open 9 to 8, and Friday and Saturday, we're open 9 to 5. Hope to see you, friends. Take good care. Bye-bye.
I'm Dave Nichols from the Rice County Historical Society, and today I have John and Jan Dalby with me, and we're going to be talking about their database that they've been working on for how long now?
Since 82.
82. So the Dalby database. The very first question I have is, what got you going on it?
Heart attack.
Okay.
He had to have something to do. And you want me to tell?
No, you go ahead.
A cousin of his stopped one day and wanted some family history, and that got him interested. So then he joined the Gemological Society over in Northfield. And he found out they had started to walk cemeteries and recorded it on little recipe cards. Well, we had a computer, and so his brain started in, and he started to think, well, it'd be easier to put it on the computer than on recipe cards. So that's how it started.
That was with the Apple IIe.
Yep.
Oh,
And I still got it.
Do ya?
Oh,
Yeah. So was it started as just the cemeteries? And
That's
then
what
it's expanded? Okay.
And then it expanded to many other things.
So what got you expanding it from just the cemeteries? What made you go, you know what, I could put people in there and obituaries, and did you run out of cemeteries?
No, what really did is that the computers got smarter, see?
Sure.
So I kept on buying computers. You know, it was on little
Oh, sure. Yeah.
little disc, you know, or not disc, I don't know what they call them. But I had 3 computers at the time we put it on the library, on their computers down there in Otana. I don't remember what I had, but anyway, I took the computer right down there, and this guy that was doing it was a lot smarter than me, and he just took my computer and took everything off of it and put it on his computer. And we actually took down what 3, 4 computers, was it, or 5?
It was 3 that we took down there.
And we had everything on there, so, and he put it in one big database.
And he was going like this all the time, you know, and he'd say, well, does this look right? Well, we'd say, well, you better change this or change that. And
This guy was a young guy who served 3 years in the Marines. He went in as a diesel mechanic, and he came out as a computer programmer.
Wow.
And this is, what year did we do this?
What
year did we put this on?
Well, it went online 2005.
Okay.
And it only took about a week to do it all.
Only took 20 years to put it all into the computers, but
Yeah.
This guy was really a nice guy that
Yeah.
put it on. He's
Yeah.
really smart.
So before it went online, though, do I remember right that you used to have to take the computer with you whenever you would?
We updated different areas. Like the first place was the Goodhue County Museum.
We gave him, in other words, we gave him everything on our hard drive and put it on their hard drive.
Oh, so you'd give them copies of it?
That's when we got hard
Yeah.
drives in the computer.
And went right into their computer.
Wow.
And that's actually where it was named. Sherry Buck
Now, wait a minute.
named it Dalby Database.
She was at
Goodhue.
Goodhue Historical Society down there, and they were interested in it, and they had a computer, so we took our hard drive down there and put it in, and they asked us what's the name of it, and we didn't have it named, so Carrie Buck was a little young gal that worked there, and she called it the Dalby Database, so that's where it got named.
Okay.
And that's been quite a few years ago.
Oh, yeah. Long time ago.
We also took it over to Le County at Elysian, and they in fact, they didn't even have a computer when I started walking cemeteries over there.
Sure.
And so.
Well, 82, I imagine a lot of people didn't have computers.
So I gave him one of my old computers.
Yeah.
I just gave it to him, see, and then I put our data on that. And that's how they got started.
When you were having to take the hard drives around, how many places were you going with it?
Well, went to Owatonna.
Went to Owatonna and Elysian and Red Wing, Goodyear County Historical Society. And
I think that was it to start with.
That was the ones we started with.
Yeah.
I can't remember if we took it in anymore or not.
Yeah. And then Graham down in Owatonna saw what was going on.
Right.
And he thought that should be online. Okay. And so that's how that got online.
Yeah. That's where it started. Online was the Owatonna Public Library. And if you look at the bottom of our stuff, it says sponsored by the Owatonna Public Library. You just click on that and that takes you right into the library.
Yeah.
And so they're the ones that put it online. Actually, it is their data. I mean, I don't own it. It's their data.
You own the material.
Yeah, you own the material, but the setup for it.
No, but we own the material.
Yeah.
All this stuff.
Yeah. So that's actually a good question because I think it's amazing the amount of work that you do. How do you find the material to put on there? What are all the different places you go to put information on there? I know we at times will give you books that you'll enter in, but do you just find every newspaper you can get your hands on, or?
Well, at one time, before internet, I think we had 15 different newspapers coming to the house.
Wow.
Where we got information from. Or people would send us letters. Or we had people just stopping at the house, which was fine. I didn't care. And one day, somebody came to the house and they said, the gal down at Co-op said we should contact you people. So here they were, and finding stuff. And it's just been fun.
Sure.
Yeah, it's been fun.
See, I don't remember it all, but my memory, I'm losing my memory, and I know it. And that's why I got all these computers to keep it on memory. No. But I'm 84 years old, so you know, and I know my memory is disappearing on me.
About how much time do you spend a day working on this?
Well, I'm usually up by 5 or before every day, 7 days a week. But I go to bed probably, I don't know, 7, 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock. And I'm there every day. I'm what you call addicted. I have an addiction. And I don't know a cure for it.
And if I remember right, there are 3 million, maybe a little more, individual records on the database?
Yeah, we don't have 3 million yet.
Yes, we do.
We do have 3 million?
Yes, we do.
Good, yeah. It's,
but, you know, we've been at it, especially he, since 82.
Right.
And that, because I was still working and
when did you start helping out with it?
Well, whenever there was a big project of typing, he would say, I've got something for you to do.
See, I don't know how to type.
He types with one finger.
That's why everything is in caps.
You know what? Sometimes I type with one finger too, so don't feel bad. Great.
So, but then I quit my 40-hour-a-week job in 85, the end of 85. And then I had a business besides, and I finally quit that in 2003. So, but I was doing a lot of this in between times. And but you know, when I had the business going on, he'd say, when we're done walking the cemeteries, which we did 9 counties of, and well, we just close up the house if I didn't have anybody coming or nothing going on, and we'd take off for a cemetery.
We walk cemeteries between the Minnesota and the Mississippi River. We haven't got all of them, but we have walked that
What's the furthest north one you've got, do you think?
We get up northern Rice counties, the
That one
Dakota.
in St. Paul, Arcadia.
Arcadia, yeah.
Arcadia, yeah.
We got,
They actually printed it out for us.
Oh, great.
Well, we gave them a donation.
Sure.
And because that was way up in there, and
Right.
I don't know if you've ever been there, but it's it would be a project.
It's a big one.
Yeah. So.
we got some up at Hastings there too.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, I don't remember.
We go up.
We got, see what happens there, there's friction there. We run into different historical societies when we go into a different county.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them don't believe in this thing.
Okay. So you don't walk cemeteries anymore, I assume?
Are you kidding?
We quit that quite a while ago.
You never know.
Wait till you get to be 4 years old. You'll see why.
I don't want to walk a cemetery now, I'd be winded.
Well, we do have one. They're all in Minnesota except one, and that's in Illinois. And that's because my sister and brother-in-law own that cemetery.
Oh.
And
the name of it is Floral Lawns, and
Yeah.
it's in the database.
Okay.
And
I add to it daily because I go to it. See, I go to these every day.
Oh, sure.
And check and see if they got a new burial in there.
And I'm guessing you check out funeral home websites for obituaries.
So mainly, yeah, there's some.
Or do you rely on newspapers still?
well, we have newspapers,
Sure.
but not like we used to.
Right. So the database is searchable everywhere. It's Dalby, DALBY, data, DATA.org. And you can go on and search around. There's different databases that you can click through.
This is too Selco.
Shelby database is going to be maintained and supported by the Rice County Historical Society moving forward. Eventually, we will figure out how to maintain the records as well as you guys do and keep them up to date. But yep, we're getting all that set in stone, so it'll be a lasting database for
one other
forever.
thing. I print cemeteries, and they can do it here and sell them here. This is Cristalla. This is where I went to church.
Sure.
And this is all the burials and all the information here. And there you can find a volunteer to do it.
Yep.
And put that all together. Here's Fox Lake, was just up the road.
Yeah.
There's a big one there. I just did this.
Waterville.
Yep.
And that's I don't do it. Actually, the people that are in charge of the cemetery, the lady over there came to the house and got information from me, and I showed her how to get into my data and all this and that. And she did it on her computer from home. And so this is something new that's starting, and it's this one here is the Catholic cemetery over there, and they take care of it, and they're going to sell this book and to get donations to keep the cemetery up.
Well, again, thank you for sitting down with me. It's been wonderful to chat with you both, as always. If you ever have any questions about the Dalby database, please feel free to give us a call down here. We're happy to help you walk through it. Our number is 507-332-2121. And if you'd like to come visit us, we are open between 10 o'clock and 5 o'clock, Monday through Friday. We are on the east side of the fairgrounds. Our address is 1814 2nd Avenue Northwest here in Faribault. The Rice County Historical Society, preserving the past for future generations.
First United Bank and the Junior Board of Directors is proud to support Faribault Community Television.
Thank you for watching the April edition of the FCTV News. We are anxious for spring to get here and ready to see everybody's smiling face when you come in to get all your lawn and garden supplies, your paint supplies, and anything you need for your home. So stop in at ACE and have a great spring.